Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
I love strawberries, but if I buy a carton of them and don't eat them right away, something happens. That mushy one on the bottom starts molding and spreads the mold to those around them. Then, one by one, they become inedible. When I notice this happening, I can immediately rescue the ones that haven't molded, clean them off, cut off any mushy part, and set them aside to eat. Recently, a pastor I was listening to used this illustration to show what holiness is. In both Greek and Hebrew, holiness means being set apart. We don't come that way. Only God is naturally holy. We are packaged in a broken, moldy world. But God reaches into our world, rescues us, cleans us up, and sets us apart. That's a picture of what holiness is. It's not being a good person or not being as bad as everyone else. Holiness isn't inherited from our sweet godly grandma. It doesn't rub off on us as we hang out at church or with godly friends. It's something God does in us. It's something we become as He works His sanctifying process in us. But we do have to cooperate with Him, don't we? It's not a list of rules to follow, but it's reflecting God's glory to our world. It's not about blending in with the crowd. It's being set apart, noticeably different from the world around us. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." In the Old Testament, certain things were set apart as holy for special use in the temple, things like lampstands, utensils, and tables. People were too, especially priests, but other people as well, like prophets and kings. In fact, the whole nation of Israel was set apart, holy to the Lord. They definitely were supposed to look and act differently from the rest of the world. In fact, when they started looking like the world, that's when they experienced God's discipline. They were His, set apart for Him, for His special use. That's the same with us today. In Romans 12:1, Paul tells us, "I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service." 1 Corinthians 6:19 reminds us that our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit, and we are not our own. God didn't save us to jump back into that container of moldy strawberries and get all messed up again. He didn't save us to do whatever we want. God saved us to be used by Him, so we ought to be faithful and surrendered to His will. When Jesus called His disciples, He told them, "Follow me." He didn't say, "I'll follow you." 2 Timothy 1:9 says, "God has called us with a holy calling, not according to our works, but according to His own purpose and grace." What are God's purposes for you? Have you surrendered to those purposes and been faithful and obedient and letting God use you?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.